In addition to the book, I am also the creator of the Network Marketing University, which is my seven-figure success system for network marketing. And I do offer weekly coaching through my membership program, the networkmarketinginnercircle.com. Their members get weekly coaching with me, as well as complimentary access to my Network Marketing University and every single digital course that I have ever created inside of one of the most supportive and collaborative communities in network marketing. We've got a fun, collaborative Facebook page. So it's fun to be able to meet every week together, but also to be able to share some of that free training with you guys today. Before we get started, though, I will say I get requests often for how to be a part of the coaching program. So while there is some space available, we opened it up because of the time that we're in. We're seeing a need now more than ever before for people to get coaching to take their business to the next level. Let me quickly just share that with you, and then we're going to dive right into the training. So feel free to screenshot the slide if you like, so you can reference it later. But we do have our April emergency specials. We are offering 50% off all of our individual network marketing training courses right now at sarahrobbins.com. In 13 years, we've never done this before, but we realize because of the state of the economy and more people coming to network marketing, we want to give back and be a blessing to the profession that has so tremendously blessed us. Now remember, if you want all the classes, they're in the university. That's already reflected at a 50% discount, so you don't need a code for that. If you want to buy individual free courses, our top two sellers are Rock Your Recruiting and Social Media That Sells, for example. You just go to sarahrobbins.com, and at checkout, you use the code WeRise. Why we rise? Well, remember, rising tide lifts all ships. If you grow, a healthy network marketing company is healthy for us all as a profession. Now, if you want to get all of that, every course I offer for free, plus network marketing coaching with me weekly, live, the ability to ask me anything, pick my brain, to join a private Facebook group. Right now, we decided, we normally don't do this, but we are opening up the Network Marketing Inner Circle, which is my membership group. If you go to the networkmarketinginnercircle.com, as long as the page is still up, there is space still available. We've opened up some spots, and we are currently offering a 7-day trial. Why 7 days free? We want to give you the opportunity to test drive it, to check out the university, to see what we offer in terms of coaching. And we want to be happy and not only meet, but exceed your expectations. So go ahead and get registered now. Again, screenshot this so you don't miss your chance or your opportunity before we close the doors to the program and open them back up again later. But the offer ends April 30th or while supplies or spaces last. So go ahead and check that out. And we are going to be diving right into our free training here in just a minute. My commitment to you guys today, again, as I mentioned, is to exceed your expectations, to give you the strategy that you need to succeed during this season, even in uncertain times, and give back to the profession that has so tremendously blessed our family over the past, well, now about 15 years since we were in our pre-launch phase. Over the next 30 minutes, I am going to give you specific language and ideas for the sensitive time that you're in. And what may be new to some of you who may have heard portions of this training before, at the end, I'm going to give you social media ideas to make your business a success, but really to help others on your team to succeed as well. So we're going to be sharing that too. I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing, and then we're going to get right back into our free training for today. You know, I realize, guys, the reality is we are in uncertain times for so many people, but I do consider ourselves fortunate to have something that we can build from home, online, during this season. And now especially, right, designing a professional life around the rest of our life. Your little kids' schedules, who thought you would be homeschooling parents? I'm a former kindergarten teacher, so let me say you have a bigger appreciation for teachers than you ever did before, don't you? Yeah, that's right. Well, why things may feel very uncertain to you for many reasons, I want to encourage you today. You are in the right business at the right time. And I'm here to come alongside of your business growth Remember, during uncertain economic times, network marketing companies actually do their best. So why is this? Well, people start thinking about the opportunity side of things. People start joining. In fact, our company had the highest recruiting day of 2020 on April 1st, this month. I also had my highest prospecting month. Therefore, we have an opportunity before us that we haven't seen in quite some time. I believe since the recession of '08, when network marketing experienced its last wave of historic growth. So now's not the time to take the reins off training or to become complacent in your business. In fact, it's quite the opposite. The network marketing profession will rise up and will thrive during this time, I assure you, and your business could rise up greater than ever before if you make the most of the next 30 days. How will you be spending the next 30? Watching the Tiger Show or training for your business, investing in your future success? It's a trade-off, right? I always say I can do anything for a short period of time for the long-term life that I desire and my family deserves. Do not become complacent over the next 30 days. I always say how you do anything is how you do everything. Unrecognized complacency will eventually lead to decline. So don't go in with the mindset of, oh, you know what, quarantine life, I'm gonna, gain 10 pounds. No, make a home gym, download a fitness app, and you decide to make the most of your health and the fitness and the time that you're at home. Same is true with time with your family. Look at this time as really being a blessing, an opportunity to bond and be together. And the same is true with your business too. Don't wake up realizing 30 days from now that you missed the opportunity. So we're going to talk about what you can be doing to make the most of this next 30 plus maybe days. So today we'll be talking about how to effectively build your social selling business while social distancing. And today's focus is going to be specific language and ideas to build virtually. But if you'll stay until the very end, this is a bonus that most of you haven't heard before. I'm going to be giving you, I've added in some specific social media tips. So make sure that you stay until the very end for some social media strategy. All right. So along with our physical health, I know so many people are worried about their financial health or the state of our economic health. And for many of you, you realize the need to ramp up your business building efforts. And maybe you found the treasure in your business that you didn't necessarily see before or see to this level. Or maybe you see a need to help other people through your opportunity. And I'm here to help you with that today. And by the way, don't be apologetic. I want you to think about the companies who are hiring right now and really how the world is boasting and posting about those opportunities. If you had a virtual business where you were offering people virtual opportunity, wouldn't you offer it to them? Well, you do now, and you do right here, right? People are looking to the gig economy, but we have the gig economy, but better, right? Yes, you can deliver groceries to people's doorsteps during this time. And those companies, they are hiring, they're in demand. But I want you to think about there's a limit to the potential of doing that, right? An hourly limit. There's only so much that you can do. And still, again, it's great, it's wonderful. But I want you to think about something that you have to offer for people right here and now, but also that they can build unlimited potential and really for the long term as well. We are incredibly blessed to have this business and to be in a position where it is online, especially with so many schools closing and people that are out for work. And so many of you have reached out to me with notes of gratitude saying you'd be in a sad situation if you hadn't started your business or plugged into the weekly coaching that I offer through the Network Marketing Inner Circle. And I'm so grateful, you guys. I know we all are. The truth is most companies don't have the ability to stay open right now. And who knows, many of them will not be able to reopen their doors depending on how they fare during this time. But it's such a blessing that we haven't had an interruption to our business because it is virtual. And our home office teams are taking care of us, working around the clock to help us keep our doors open and people's dreams alive. So if you wish to take your business to the next level during the season, let me just say it is the best time ever to build a business online. And we're going to be talking a little bit about that today. And remember, first, why now? Next, what do I say? How do I share this in a tasteful way? And then the bonus social media strategy at the end, because we're building virtually. So you need to catch that as well. So why is now the perfect time? And I'm giving you some language and strategy, but also the confidence, the mindset that you need to share this with other people right now. Well, Wall Street Journal reports small business revenue to be down. We've already seen unemployment go up, right? There's nearly 10 million who filed. But this shouldn't put you in a place of despair in the sense that there's hope for us. We offer opportunity through network marketing, and our profession, the network marketing profession, actually grows historically in a downturn economy. In fact, I started my business during uncertain times. So for those of you who don't know my story, here it is, just a very quick recap. I was this shy young kindergarten teacher teaching in one of the more depressed economies in the country back in '08. You may have heard of Motown or Motor City. I was based in Metro Detroit. We all know what happened to the automotive industry. So as people were losing their jobs, schools were closing, families were moving, houses were up for foreclosure, I was facing the loss of my teaching job. Although I was the most requested teacher in my building because I had the lowest seniority, meaning I hadn't been teaching long, I was the low man on the totem pole. Thanks to teacher tenure, I was facing the loss of my job every single day. So instead of adopting a victim mentality, I took the opportunity to say, you know what, there's got to be another way. And I decided to look for opportunity, something where I could supplement my income, maybe eventually replace my income. And that led me to my network marketing business. That year, I replaced my teaching income and I went on to build a legacy for my family. And now I get to change other people's lives for a living. When I think about it, my company was birthed. We actually started in a recession. And we experienced triple-digit growth year after year during those years, the uncertain years. Now, network marketing as a profession, we grew during that time too. In fact, the last time we experienced a real major wave of momentum in the industry as a whole was in '08 when my business was birthed. I'm celebrating 13 official years this April prior to our pre-launch phase. Now, today, when you think about it, our consumer debt is higher. It's higher in '08 than in '08. So we've been due for a correction for years. But when we're nearing or facing a recession, more success stories are created than any other time. Why? Where there is great uncertainty, in adversity, there's always opportunity. Always opportunity. Go back and research some of the big brands, the big names, the big companies you know of today that were founded in the last recession, not just in network marketing, but just around the globe. So I want to bust a myth for you real quick as you're thinking about how to pivot yourself. First and foremost, I believe it doesn't take money to make money necessarily. I believe that it takes creativity and an openness, a willingness to pivot quickly in order to make money during the season. But I want to give you 5 reasons why an online business like direct sales is perfect for today's time and why you should be sharing your opportunity with others. And if you follow me on social media, you know I did a live video sharing just that. So 5 quick tips before we get to the language, then the social media strategy. Number 1, this is low cost and no risk. Most people are not in a position right now, either financially or mentally, to be thinking about getting the capital, raising the capital to go and, start a franchise or start a traditional business. Most of our startup costs are extremely low. It's no risk. They have the ability to get started right away, okay? The second thing is it's the great equalizer, no experience necessary. So unlike a traditional career, they don't have to have a 4-year education or go through some lengthy training process in order to be successful. Where else could a shy kindergarten teacher in her 20s start with the experience that I did and built the success that I have. The third thing is the ability to become profitable right away and start earning this month. Many of you have fast start programs, ways that you can show people through, your customer sales of how people can earn their ROI and become profitable their first month. But many people join because of the financial benefits. Right now it might be security, peace of mind, grocery money, an additional $300 to $500 in a family's life can make all the world of a difference right now. But long-term, many smart, savvy entrepreneurs start home-based businesses, even for the tax benefits. So think about that. It's smart. Number 4, it's fun. It's flexible. You can do this on your time and your terms, which is more important now than ever before. Right now, I'm literally building. I'm doing this over my son's sleep time, okay? So the long-term possibility is total time freedom, right? So leverage the time that we're in, that we're home and your friends are home to build something of significance for you. And number 5, this kind of ties together the support, the culture, the community. It's a bonding opportunity for so many people, and people are craving community right now more than ever before. So I believe this is the perfect business for the time that we're in, a perfect time to work from home and on a plan B. And let me just tell you, from my experience last go round, and I can so relate, I started the business because of the need. I was going to lose my job. I was going to lose my home. The time to look for a plan B or to take your plan B seriously is not when you need one. I think we're learning very quickly that anything in life and anything in the world can be shaken up a bit. So it's good to diversify. It is smart to have additional streams of income. So as you think about protecting your health, I also want you to be thinking about protecting your financial future. As concerned as the world is about their physical health, and we should be, but we also need to be equally concerned about our financial health and our economic health. So my question is for all of you today. If you've got anything distracting, turn it off and tune in. What is your business plan to succeed during this season? What is your plan? Do you have a mentor? Do you have a good training program in place? Wait and see is not a strategic plan, okay? So let's talk about what's crucial and critical to those building a stay-at-home business during the season who want to be successful or to take it to the next level. First of all, of course, be safe, listen to the government guidelines, but then I want you to focus on IPAs, income producing activity. There are 5 things that I believe all of us can and should be focused on right now. Number 1, go grassroots. I think about how I started this business in the beginning, and we didn't really have social media. I had no trainers, training materials. I was one of the first consultants in my company. We didn't even have a compensation plan yet. But I remember what we had was products and belief. And we always gave the opportunity for our team to have something to invite to. We teach them the skill set, share and invite. And what would they invite to? They would invite people to calls, whether it was a 3-way call or one of those conference calls. Now we can do this virtually on something like Zoom, or a connection like a coffee meeting, etc. Now, obviously, we can't do the in-person connections right now, but we can still do the 3-way calls. We can still do now with technology virtual meetings. So actually this past Monday, I trained inside of the Network Marketing Inner Circle. For 1 hour, I gave specific language for inviting to 3-way calls or virtual meetings. You can do them on Zoom or FaceTime or Skype. I gave you the language of how my calls are only 15 minutes long at most. Specific language to engage people, but to crush your conversions and to bring them to a decision into your business as a customer or distributor. And we even gave you the specific formula that I have for following up. So if you join the networkmarketinginnercircle.com, not only do you get 7 days free right now to try it out, you can access that past training. And then of course, all of the other trainings I've ever offered for free because it's a bonus in there right now. So this is really how we started our business. One of my top distributors, Stacy, started her business this way. Stacy had a 60-hour-a-week job, 4-hour train commute, 2 young kids. Her husband was deployed. They had moved several times that first year. And she said, Sarah, I've moved so much, I don't even know a lot of people locally to do local events. So she said, I've got an hour a day at that. What do? I want to build to the top and build fast. And we did three-way calls. She replicated those for their team. She built to the top of our company within her first year. Pretty powerful. One of my other top leaders, Natalia, she's got a great idea for three-way calls. Instead of just getting on the phone, she invites them to a Zoom, or you could do Skype or FaceTime. And she tells everybody, bring your favorite beverage. We'll toast to great friendship, and we'll share more with you and answer any questions that you have. And really, that face-to-face makes it so personable right now. Okay, so that brings me to strategy number 2, if I go virtual. Plug into or host weekly events for your team. Now, I'm doing this every single week for my team, and the idea is that we're doing weekly virtual events to showcase stories of people who overcame adversity, so it's just the right tone, whether it was personally or economically. And we always have a give back, so it feels good, such as a gift with purchase or a gift with enrollment. I call it GWP or GWE. Guys, here's the thing. People are craving connection right now. And if you had any live events scheduled, by all means, don't cancel it. Just move it online. Now, coming up in the Network Marketing Inner Circle, we're actually doing my 2020 training class on Instagram events. And here's the thing I will just say with Instagram. So it's great to do Facebook events. It's great to, with now, and I train in the Inner Circle that leverage Zoom. So if they're not on Facebook, they can have a link or they can dial in, that you can stream it to Facebook. That's a Zoom feature. But here's the thing. What about those folks, the millennials, right? I believe you can build your next wave of momentum in your company with this market. They're online, they're social business, they're social influencers. This business is perfect for them. Business in a backpack, right? Where are they hanging out? Many of them are not even on Facebook, Instagram. So gone are the days, though, of the cut stories, if you know what I'm talking about, tapping through the stories and scrolling through a trillion posts. I'm teaching inside of the Inner Circle this month strategy that no other marketer is training for network marketing. And that's leveraging a feature called IGTV to do simple, professional, streamlined presentations that engage. You will crush your conversions. You could 10x your business by just learning this simple social media strategy. So again, right now, there's spaces available at the networkmarketinginnercircle.com. You get a 7-day free trial. Check out the schedule and make sure you plug into that 2020 Instagram training virtual event. That is happening this month, okay? So people are craving connection, virtual events, the way to go. Number 3 of 5, build culture and create community with your team. Build and bond, do things for your community, and tie it into, tie some things into your events where you can bond together, where proceeds can go to XYZ, whether it's a food drive, whether it's helping frontline workers. Some ideas for you. Make sure you're active in your customer groups. If you've got a customer group on Facebook, share tips, strategies, ideas, demos, specials, so much more. Okay, have guests live in. Same on your team page. I'm giving an idea a day. So if I see like a post idea I loved of how to share specifically during this time, I'll post it to my page. If we have a virtual event, a note of encouragement, whatever the case may be, just so they're hearing from you. For my personal team, we did a Zoom, like little Brady Bunch. We all saw each other. We just went around the horn. How's everybody doing? How can we support you during this time? We shared our ideas. The idea, again, is build connection and community with your customers and consultants. Remind them that you care about them. They need to hear from you, and they need to hear from you every day. All right, number 4, plug into training. And if you don't have a good training program, or maybe you want to really just 10x and take it to the next level, let me just say, join the networkmarketinginnercircle.com. Guys, you'll get weekly coaching with me, which is like this, but even more. The ability to go live and ask me anything, access to one of the most supportive, collaborative communities in network marketing. Let me just say, it's all companies represented. And there's so many top leaders from network marketing that are a part of this program. And you join, you'll be surprised. But again, you also get for free the Network Marketing University, which is all the classes that I'm offering. on sarahrobbins.com. And you can leverage this time of being home. All right, number 5. So this is where we get into language. And then if you'll stay until the end, just give me a few more minutes. We've got our social media strategy, which is very important. Okay, this is a bonus for you. So reach outs. How do we do this sensibly and with sensitivity? First and foremost, I recommend as you grab your phone, okay, look at that little voice memo box. You can do it inbox on Messenger. You can do a voice text, or you can record a video. I suggest that because people hear you, they connect with you, but also people are craving human connection now more than ever before. So I'll give you 5 quick prospecting ideas and language. The key is to reach out to people with empathy. Let me just really quickly say what not to do. Here's an example of what not to do. And I'm not cutting on anybody. I want to help you to learn from this, okay? So we had somebody reach out to us recently, and really with no reconnection or kindling of the relationship, they said, hey, I sell cleaning products. I'd like for you to buy for me. And it was just like, that was it. Then, and it was all about how can you help me versus how can I help you? Then a few days later, hey, it's month end. I really need your help and support. Would you please buy my cleaning products? And I waited. And I said, could I help you out and really, help you to get the results that it is that you're looking for? Here's what I suggest. I said, when you reach out to people, first say, how are you and your family faring during this time? And listen. And go back and forth in the inbox and rebuild the connection. This made me think of you because I know you've got small kids in their home, or, how you hanging in there, mama? Or I know you've got a business, and I'm sure that's so hard. And just listen, okay? They may identify a need. Maybe they're financially needing something. You can share the opportunity. You never know. But if they don't share anything like that, I said, then you could say, and oh, by the way, so you know that I sell quality cleaning products, and I know that they're so hard to come by right now. If I can ever be a resource to you or your family in that area, I would love to help you out. But please, more than anything, I just wanted to say hello and to say, stay safe, stay healthy, stay well, okay? So there's some language for you, but 5 quick tips. Number 1, reach out to customers with genuine interest and ask how they are. Your customers haven't heard from you yet. They're probably wondering why. You need to care about people. Connect with them. Talk about their upcoming order, and don't assume they don't want to hear from you. If they say they want to delay their order, ask, how's this virus impacting your life? It might be the time to share the business as a way to get the best benefits or discount on the product, or the ability to earn them for free as they simply use them and share the results with other people. Number 2, connect with your team. How are you doing? They need to hear from you. Number 3, reach out to past prospects. Invite them to your upcoming virtual events or one that one of your leaders is hosting. One of our top leaders, Nicole, is using this language to invite people by a sincere voice message only. She'll say, hey there, I wanted to see how you're doing in this time of craziness. I hope you and your family are well. I'm not sure if or how this has affected you or your husband's work. I hope you guys are all right. I know it's a stressful time. And you can wait, and you can listen, and you can connect and see if they might even then and there offer a need, and you can be a resource. But then she goes on to say, so I'm being super sensitive about this because I know it's a tough time, but there's an online event tonight. I wanted to invite you and see if you could check it out. I know a lot of people are starting to think about or revisit a plan B. And I know we talked about it in the past. I would love if you can just listen and hop on. Just let me know. But most of all, I hope you're staying healthy and well. Guys, in using this strategy myself, I had 20 personal prospects on my recent virtual event. We had 1,000 collective guests on live just that night. 40 signed up immediately thereafter, and then of course many more to come over the course of the weekend. But again, people are looking for hope and opportunity. Number 4, reach out to people you know working from home. Offer to be a resource to them. Offer tips that you've learned during, the time that you work from home as an entrepreneur with a home-based business to increase productivity, to avoid distraction. You could say, let's hop on the phone, and this gets you connecting and talking And throughout the conversation of being a resource, you could say, you know, you might also want to take a look at what I'm doing. All right, number 5, think about who you know. Ask small business owners, how is their business doing? How can you support them? So I'd reach out and say, you know, how are you and your business faring emotionally, physically, economically, right? This all made me think of you. Listen for a need and offer a solution. I believe you can do this the right way. Think about who you know in the following professions. Teachers, right? Perfect candidates for the business. They do very well at the business. Hello, take it from me. But typically, you know, they look for something too that they can do in a normal season, right? During their summers, times off, etc. People in travel, the travel business has been affected. Event planners whose income all of a sudden went to zero or near zero. The gyms, right? I had the local gym here in California and one in Michigan where they've said, please don't freeze your memberships or we will not be able to sustain. People in places of retail that are closed. Service-based businesses like the salons or spas. People who work out or who work at a restaurant. Reach out and say, all of this made me think of you. And ask just for a connection, a glass of coffee or wine over FaceTime. Let them talk. You listen. Offer to be a resource and think, how can I be of service to this person? And you may say, you know, you may want to take a look at what I'm doing. It could help you to make up some of what you lost and possibly serve as a resource for the future. You guys remember, I started my business because of a need. And I'm so thankful that the gift was offered to me. People are hungry. They need income opportunity. Some people just, you know, a distraction right now, healthy distraction. They're looking for ways to make life easier and better, and you have a solution. So don't hoard it. Don't be apologetic, but be sensitive. So remember, ask questions, listen, and be a resource. Okay, so 5 bonus tips for sharing this on social media. Okay, first and foremost, I've been doing newsletter campaigns too. Anytime that I'm doing a virtual event, I'm sharing it out. You should be hearing from good marketers more these days versus less. Now, their message might look different. They're sensitive, they're pivoting, but they're still sharing. Okay, so again, you're no different. You're a business owner. Don't be apologetic. Now, one first strategy that I have before I share my 5 quick tips as we close. One strategy for a 30-day plan is don't get snoozed for 30 days. I'm just going to say, and this is no judgment, but it's just a suggestion. So Facebook has the snooze button where you can just hide people without unfriending them. So people will never know. You're afraid of unfriending them, you just snooze them. If you're one of those people going big and bold on the conspiracy theories, or you're acting like, you know, reposting, this came from a doctor and you've seen it all over Facebook, you're like, yeah, this is not a doctor, you know, and it says verified by Snopes, untrue, like just don't do that. We have enough access to information, such as what's coming from the CDC, from somebody's favorite news station, whatever the case may be. I truly believe with anxiety at an all-time high, people are looking for a source of something good. If you get snoozed or they unfriend you or unfollow you on Facebook or Instagram, think about this. No matter what good thing you post about your business that day, they will never see it because they've hidden you in their feed, which means they won't see anything you post. I've snoozed more people during the past few weeks than ever in my lifetime on social media because I'm like, guard my heart, guard my mind. I don't need to see this crud every day. There's enough for me to think about, okay? So be a daily dose of something good. Think like, what could I share today that's helpful, that's inspiring? Be a page that people want to come back to during their kids' nap time, right? So I'll give you 5 quick ideas. Now, first and foremost, let me just say, don't make your posts every day about your business. You should follow me on Instagram, Sarah Robbins 1. Sarah with an H, Robbins, 2 B's, the number 1. I post pretty much every day. Same on Facebook, Sarah Fearless Robbins, okay? And you'll see how I do it well. And, you know, I just sprinkle in my business here and there, but every day I'm posting something, whether it's inspiration, motivation, an idea for the day, whether for you it's, you know, hey, we're on their millionth make-at-home meal. Here's a quick tip for healthy and easy. Or here's a fun activity that I'm doing with my preschool that is helping us, get through, the time of the day, right? Be thinking about being a giver of great value. When you post about your business, here's 5 ideas without selling. By the way, you should see in the Network Marketing Inner Circle, or if you want to purchase it for half off right now with a special I'm running, which I'll remind you again at the end, social media that sells, our #1 selling webinar, gives you ideas of how to sell on social media without selling a thing. It's all about storytelling, not selling. So you'll have to watch that. Tons of great ideas for power posts there. Okay, so the first idea would be highlighting those on the front lines of your team that are doing good. Okay? Number 2, post about your virtual events. I saw a leader who posted language and said, there's so many things that we can't control right now in life, but there are things we can. And this is something that I feel I can bring to you to help you get through this uncertain time. So many years later, I've never wanted to stop helping people with my business. Message me if you want an invitation or to chat. I'm here, all I have is time, with a picture of the virtual event. Samples. Offer samples. While I'm on lockdown, I'm looking for 10 people who have never tried our products before. All that I ask is within 72 hours of receiving it, you would let me know what you think. Or I'd love to send some self-care wrapped in love, sealed with a prayer. I have 5 sample packs available. Message me your address. I'll give you goodies in the mail. Create awareness with feel-good campaigns, a heartfelt thank you to my team and my loyal customers. Because of you, this month I'm donating a portion of my proceeds to organization X, Y, or Z. Highlight stories of people who are overcoming adversity or who built their business during uncertain personal or economic times. Now, guys, I'm going to be giving more ideas coming up in the Network Marketing Inner Circle. So before I continue, I just want to quickly share this. This month, it's my birthday month, I'm giving a big gift. I'm going to be doing my Instagram events training for 2020. And again, something that no marketer is training for network marketing, how to leverage IGTV to create events that convert and close people. I cannot stress to you enough, we have opened up the doors until we reach our full capacity. We are providing a 7-day free trial. You will get free access to every single course that's on sarahrobbins.com. It's everything that I can give at my best value because I desire to exceed your expectation and to be a blessing to you this month. Please join at the Network Marketing Inner Circle. Before I just give you my closing thoughts, I'll just really quickly share the screen in case you want to screenshot that again. But right now, you can screenshot this if you'd like. Our April emergency special is this, 50% off all of my network marketing training individual classes at sarahrobbins.com. So again, you pick the topic. It's good for anybody in any company, any level. It will help you level up. My top 2 sellers are Rock Your Recruiting, social media that sells. If you use the code WeRise at checkout, then you get 50% off. Now the universities, all my classes, if you want them all, they're bundled together. It's already 50% off, so you don't need a code for that. Or if you want all of those for free, plus weekly coaching with me, the upcoming Instagram events training and training every week, being part of our private Facebook group, getting access to me, picking my brain on anything network marketing related. Again, there's every company in the profession, so many of them that are represented, so many top leaders that are in there. Go to the networkmarketinginnercircle.com, take a picture. The link is right on the page. Currently, there's a 7-day free trial because I want you to test drive it. Make sure you love it because I want you to grow and make the most of the season that we're in. So the offer ends April 30th or while supplies or seats are available. Okay, so in closing, if you have a cell phone, you can make the most of the time we're in and people are thinking about opportunity. This is not about being an opportunist. This is about offering opportunity, knowing what we have, helping people find financial peace and true freedom. Remember, where there is great tragedy, there's always opportunity. So I want to encourage you to go out, to make a difference, to show the world the opportunity we have, to be grateful, to love people, to be smart and sensitive, to build, to bond with your team, and to make a difference in the lives of others. We do have a great opportunity ahead of us, one that we haven't seen for quite a while. So I want to encourage you, what will you be doing over the next 30 days. Make the most of it. Don't look back, realizing that you missed an opportunity, or becoming complacent. Unrecognized complacency eventually leads to decline in any area of our life. So let's tap into this together and share what has been working, right? Inside of the inner circle, we'll be sharing strategy. Remember, guys, we're all feeling the same thing. We've never been through this before. The one thing I know for certain, we're lucky to have this business and each other, and we will get through this together. And the industry and your business, if you choose, will come out stronger on the other side. All right, guys, I hope you got such great value for today. If so, just drop me a note, connect with me on social media, and we'll be offering this several times throughout the next few days, so make sure you share this with your teams, the registration link. Hope it's a blessing to everybody. I hope you enjoyed today's free training. And if I can be a resource to you, if you have any questions about the things that we talked about today, the April specials, just let us know. But have a great day. You can reach us through sarahrobbins.com. God bless, and goodbye for now. And rock on, Rockstars. We'll talk to you soon. Stay safe, healthy, and well.